Nilsson, the mad scientist of muscle, and what I've got for you today here is a great anterior delt exercise. Now, let me just make it clear up front. Most people do not need additional anterior delt training. You get plenty of anterior delt work when you're doing any form of pressing like bench press, shoulder press, and all that. You really generally get plenty of work for the anterior delts. If, however, you do find you need a little bit more, this is a great exercise to do it with. It is an incline front delt raise. Now, it's basically exactly the same as a front delt raise. Bring the dumbbells up in front. However, instead of starting from a standing position where there's no stretch and no tension at the bottom, you're going to be leaning back over this incline bench, starting from a full stretch, starting with tension on the front delts, and then coming up out in front. So put this together, the stretch and the tension coming out in front, get yourself a killer front delt exercise. Now, when you're doing a front delt raise, you really don't need a whole lot of weight. This is more about feeling the movement and really getting tension in the muscle. So I'm just using a pair of 15-pound dumbbells here. Start very light when you're doing these. Make sure you're keeping good form, getting a good stretch at the bottom, coming directly up in front. Now, what I like to do is just kind of bring them to about face level. You don't need to go all the way up to the top. You're going to really lose all the tension, and you really want to keep the tension on for this exercise. So, grab dumbbells. Sit on the front face of the bench. Don't sit on the seat. You're actually going to put your feet on the seat. Put your upper back over top of the back end of the bench. That's going to allow you to get your shoulders back, puff your chest out, and get a lot better stretch of the delts. So, take a deep breath in at the bottom. That'll further accentuate the stretch, and then do the raise. That is the exercise. Now, as you can see when I'm doing these, I wasn't just bouncing out of the bottom movement. What I'm doing, bringing the dumbbells down, holding them kind of in the neutral position, so palms facing in, turning them about 45 degrees rather than fully pronated. Find it's a bit easier on the shoulders, keep a bit of an angle in your hands. Then, in that bottom position, develop tension into the shoulders, in the muscles to stabilize the shoulder joint. Then, using muscle power, that's where you start the movement. There's no body momentum, there's no swinging. This incline bench setup takes that completely out of the equation. So, if you really want to work your front delts, you feel you need it, give this exercise, can't even talk right. Give this exercise a try. It's really going to target the front delts extremely well with that stretch at the bottom, and just come up to about face level, then back down, completely under control the entire time.